Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll get this out wide. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of Knox.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
22 needle.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. Terrific. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Oh, a loose football.
Wow.
This is recovered by the Chargers.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Set cut.
He'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. And that one incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Red, 38. Hut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Now he'll work his way out right. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Get 43 Red.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Ravens take the first down 10 to their own 35-yard line.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down.
Report. What? Hey, report.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Go.
Here's Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Off he goes.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
He'll run on second down. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find out.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Chargers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Flash blue.
Now they'll set up to throw. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Room to run inside the 40. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. Defensively, it'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here, 52 plus.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
At the 14-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set, ready. 10, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Chargers. And what a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
They're on 35.
Real quick.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They put Pickens in motion. A design run here with Jackson. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 14. And the Ravens first down.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 12th touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Watch out, dog. Real Jack. Come on, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The Chargers.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
White, steel, black, a confused yellow, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. And you'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's down at the 3. What a run. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
At the 9-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. Third and goal for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
And he'll get about 5.
Ball carried by number 21. Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set. Clock.
He'll stay on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready, ready. 50. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. Oh, big hole left side. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
Chargers 38, Ravens 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Yeah.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 46, here's second down and 6. Throwing Jackson. Pass caught. That's Lane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is caught. He finds Walker. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Jackson now. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 38, Ravens 14.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
blue. Set, hut, ready.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Set. 33, yellow. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. 20 yards on that pass play. And the Chargers have the first down.
Trail green. Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That is a big play for LA. 31 yards.
Here we go. 10, ready.
A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Come on, set. Yellow, hut.
They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
It's now third and
52,
goal.
let's go. Set.
Heel drops to throw. Goes down to, and he will take this one across
Wow.
into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get 2. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep.
The Ravens take over first and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Ravens.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.